Hi, we are back on In Realty. Thank you for staying with us. As Dino mentioned on the earlier segment, both Dino and I are here in GTower. If you don't already know, GTower is located along Jalan Tun Razak, right next to the Tabung Haji building. And with me today is Colin Ng. He is the Executive Director of GTower to talk about the amazing bridge bar right here on the 28th floor of GTower, right?
Correct.
Okay, Colin, this is such a great thing you've done here at the bridge bar. It's so welcoming and at the same time it's warm. So what actually is bridge bar?
Well, GTower comprises of two towers, and originally there was a small walkway bridge that connects Tower A to Tower B. So during the design stage, we had the architects redesign the bridge to make it bigger and attached it to a bar. So, we wanted, to create a new outlet as part of the members-only club, and to also showcase the fact that we can use recycled materials, for an entertainment outlet. So just to say that look, if people think creatively, we can use lots of materials which is taken for granted and discarded, and turn it into an entertainment venue. So we've been getting a lot of interest about the bridge bar.
Okay, so specifically, what would be among the reusable material that you've used here right in the bridge bar?
In terms of material selection, we used old 15-year-old timber decking, external timber decking. We had it saved and refurbished, and we used it for our wood flooring and also for the wall paneling. So we saved a lot of money that way because it was old, and in Malaysia the mentality is when it's old it's thrown away.
Yeah.
So,
out with the old and in with the new, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So even the furniture that we used was actually in a restaurant, and the restaurant had undergone renovations, and we were about to throw away the furniture. So we saved the furniture and had it refurbished, and we used it for the lounge seating that you see over there. The carpets in the entire GTower complex, the carpet that you see there is green certified. So it's made from recycled materials and it's fully recyclable at the end of life. So we want to showcase that look, something as frivolous as a bar can be green as well.
And when you talk about materials that's been used before and you've applied it here, so being in Malaysia, it's very tough to get resourcing for this kind of materials. Would you say that would be among the most challenging bit in making this happen?
I think so, yes. Building green is something very, very new to Malaysia. And so we took a very conscious effort to source for interesting ideas, like wine bottles to be turned into a decoration item, furniture from sustainable sources. Old furniture in Malaysia, as I mentioned earlier, the mentality is, if it's old, someone's used it, let's throw it out. But in Europe or London, you walk along Portobello Road, you see lots of little shops which sell old furniture, and some are classical pieces. So we had a lot of problems sourcing for good quality old furniture because, it's either considered junk or people want new. And people don't have that appreciation. But I believe it's coming. I believe that will change because as people are becoming more conscious and aware, it will stimulate the growth of new industries.
The overall ambience of this bridge bar, I could say it's very evergreen. I could say it's a long-lasting style. You don't see any chandeliers. So, what are the look that you were aiming for when you first conceptualized this bridge bar?
In line with the design philosophy of GTower, we've created a very squarish, angular building, and it's an interpretation of the modern Art Deco style. The lighting effects that we use at night is used to, stimulate again a certain emotion from people. And following from that design theme of modern Art Deco, the pieces that we selected throughout the entire building for the hotel, for our F&B areas, are usually designs from the Art Deco period. So what we did was a modern take on Art Deco. And these are timeless pieces. You know, these are things which last a long time because they've really lasted 100 years. So that was our design approach, and in terms of furniture selection, design selection.
And with this amazing design idea, this bridge bar, however, it's not open to public, unfortunately, and we shall ask Colleen what's up with that.
Yeah, I mean, within the GTower complex, you know, we do have other bars which are open to the public. So the bridge bar is part of the club, the GTower Club. And the GTower Club is essentially accessible by hotel guests and by members and the tenants. So we wanted to create a space where people can network, can have private discussions, can have board meetings, can have private functions. You know, and there's a rooftop bar which is spectacular, but that will be open to the public.
Okay, the rooftop bar is open to the public?
Yes.
But not this one?
Yes, but the rooftop bar will be open probably closer to the end of the year.
Okay, Colleen, GTower is obviously, you know, a pioneer of its kind, being the first green certified building. What do you see the future holds for such architecture?
I think being green is the only way to go. From you know, all segments of the community is shown tremendous support towards going green. For instance, the Prime Minister's office in Kuala is being retrofitted as being a green building now. The developers, you know, all the developers are looking at ways of turning their future developments green. Consumers are demanding to be in more energy efficient and green sustainable developments. Hotel guests, we find our hotel guests appreciate the fact that, you know, we have built a hotel which is very comfortable, doesn't deteriorate from the hotel experience, but you know, what they feel, like the aircon system, the hot water they use is from green and sustainable sources. So there is, I believe, a strong movement which, you know, we're playing a bit of a catch-up game, and I think, you know, it's very positive. So I'm very heartened by that.
So thank you so much, Colleen.
Thank you so much.
That's all the time we have. You've done a great job here. Okay, we shall take a quick break. We'll come back after this, more on Realty.